find yourself venturing into a world that is unfamiliar to you in every single way. All you have to your name is your wits and a broken phone that has no internet. But wait, you have the MidFall Podcast in your hands. Here you can listen to the tales of your three hosts, Luis, Josh, and Jared, as they venture through their own creative woes and whatnots. Get ready to be entertained through your wildest dreams as you conquer and face this new threatening world. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the MidFall Podcast. I am your host for this week, Mr. J. Rude, and as always, we have Mr. Louie and Mr. Yosh. How y'all doing today?
Doing great, sir.
Sick. So, of course, as always, we got another D&D episode here for you today, but before that, would anyone like to make a couple of announcements before we get started?
Well, we just have Cryptware coming out. That's going to be the name of the new EP album thing that we're working on, along with some shirts we have coming out for that album as well, with features from yours truly and Mr. J-Rod. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to be getting a lot more consistent on the content as we roll that out. There's been a bit more consistency on the content, whether that's on TikTok and Instagram. So, yeah, go ahead and look out for that stuff.
Yes, please do. And if you don't know already, we have a link tree down below in our description that you can go ahead and check out our different social media pages. Mr. Yosh, do you have anything to announce for today?
For now, no, but look forward to some short form content coming from me. Luis was saying that we got to start driving some more short forms, so definitely going to try to contribute to that a lot more.
Absolutely. Expect stuff from Mr. Yosh and myself included. So, without further ado, please watch this quick video that we have here.
That's the game.
All right. So many may be wondering, oh, well, what was up with that video? So, funny story. We recorded a episode of the D&D campaign, but yeah, my internet went out, and we pretty much had to scrap that episode. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but luckily enough, some of the audio was still there. So I was able to make a quick little video, pretty much a reenactment of what happened in our climactic battle against the two vampire Saiyans that they encountered. But to fill in the pieces here, basically after the battle, they went back to the shopkeep, gave him the earrings, and now they get a chance to choose what items they want. So right now they have about $470, and they have a choice of 4 different costumes. Now, before you guys do anything here, I would also like to say, obviously there are 2 other shopkeeps, one that handles weapons, another one that handles different foods and healing items. I would also suggest you guys check those out as well, just because maybe some stuff may be included for later or not. Who knows? I don't know.
What do you think, Malachi?
Well, yeah, we're saving them for later, because you said they could be worn at any time. Or what happens, sorry?
Oh, I was just saying that just to keep in mind that there are other 2 shopkeeps as well, and maybe some items will be relevant to you going forward or not.
Dope.
Okay.
Dope.
Oh.
I think I liked what the swordsman who lived.
For this clothing shop, we were getting the clothing for free, right?
Oh yes. You are.
Just had to make sure.
Each one of you gets 1 clothing each.
Okay, now let me read the clothing, because I completely forgot what we were thinking. It's been a while.
It has been a bit.
Damn, number 4 sounds painful.
I'll take number 3. I'll take the swordsman who survived, if you don't mind.
Sound good. You now have the swordsman who survives costume. Now you, Mr. Kylian.
Question: when you
Yeah, boy.
equip these clothing, one of these 4 clothing, can you equip it during a battle, or is it only before the battle?
You could do it during.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I'm gonna take the monkey boy. I know the monkey boy
Interesting choice.
is risky, but if I could just put it on, I'll don the cowl.
All right, so you 2 both have your costumes of choice. You can obviously continue to buy some as well, or you can go to the other shops, or you can just call it there.
Well, something tells me that you wanted us to maybe check out the other shops.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I just wanted you to know your options.
You know what? Let's go to the other shop.
All right. What would you like to check out?
Which one do we got?
So, you have one shop that handles weapons, and another one that handles different foods and drinks.
That's right, I see right here. Cool. Let me go ahead. We got $475 already. Food and drink. You know what? Where is... Oh, okay. You know what? I'm down. I would like to take... What is that? Tervase Gravase?
Oh, yes, my friend. Oui.
For $40, that's gonna help.
That's a steal.
Hell yeah.
That's like half the value of a sensu bean at a quarter of the price, at a third of the price.
Wait, is the Tavse Gravse that Luis got, is that a one-time item?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a food. Unless I barf it out
'cause-
after I eat it. We only use
Part-
new ones.
The part that I'm looking at is there's a Musaka that's only $5 more, and you get 80% of your HP.
Ooh, no. You're not wrong. Then
Do I care?
it's kind of the obvious
my...
answer.
Let me think.
Can I take my shit back for that, whatever that is that he just said? May I go ahead and please it back?
You want to trade it?
Yeah. I mean, I saw that and then I saw something else. So I'm like, yeah, let's just do that. It's fucking $5 more.
Bet.
Please, Mr. Shopkeeper. Thank you so much. I apologize. This won't happen again.
Now you're at $4.25.
Thank you.
Okay. Do they sell multiple of these, or is it only one of each?
No, they sell multiple.
Okay. I will take also a Musaka.
Bet. You guys are now at $3.80.
Okay. I'm ready to go to the weapon shop. I know exactly what I want.
What you want from my weapon shop?
I want those Wolverine claws.
You want my Wolverine claws? You know how many Wolverines I had to kill to get these claws?
Not enough.
2.
Lol.
It was very dangerous. Now you have the Wolverine claws to your disposal.
Alright, what about you? Malachi, are you gonna buy anything?
No, I mean, we're kind of low on the dough.
Alright. Sounds good, everybody. So, you take your haul with your still decent amount of cash, and you go ahead and head into the hotel, finally able to rest after such a long trip when fighting King of the Hill characters and a literal fortress of enemies. So, we now begin the next story arc, as I have titled it, As Above, So Below. Bitch, I'm free, no God in me. Bitch, I'm free, no God in me. Bitch, I'm free, this money come clean. How can you see? I am free, bitch, I'm free, no God in me. So, you wake up the next morning, you feel rested, you feel lively, you feel like you're ready to get back on the trail and go deal with that freaking vampire. So you're about to head out when all of a sudden you start to hear this woman crying at the corner of this hotel with her husband. You don't really think about it too much. You're like, okay, well, sucks for them, yada yada, whatever. You start to leave. Then you feel a pull. There's nobody there, but you feel that pull. You can feel it crawling up your skin, almost consuming you. And you hear just an out-of-body voice that says, so you go over and you ask these people, hey, what's going on? What's going on? They introduce themselves as the husband, Stickaliah, and his wife, Stickdra. They pretty much explain that their child, their baby boy, their little dreamboat, Stickum, he went out last night and never came back. Didn't say a word. He was just gone. And they've been looking all night for the little guy, but he's just nowhere to be seen. So, they're absolutely destroyed. And you guys are like, okay, well, we can help you find your kid. Not because you really want to, but because, something in your mind's telling you, hey, fucking do it. So, yeah, now you're looking for a child. And they offer you some places to check out. There's this hillside over there that Stickum really likes to play around. He usually plays there with, some friends that he has. There's over at his friend, Cubel. Cubel's his best friend. He always goes there all the time. So maybe possibly he's over there. And C, he really likes church. Like, he really wants to become like a priest when he grows up. So, possibly the town church would be the best location to go. So, you have some options. Where would you like to go?
I'll lean towards the hillside. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like he'd probably go somewhere like that first. It's the best place to check, I guess.
Let's look for him in the hillside.
Let's look for him in the hillside.
He's lost in the hills.
He's very lost in the hills. You decide to travel towards the hillside. First thing you notice is that it is strikingly beautiful out. Like, the blue skies are just so vibrant. The grass is so green, yellow dandelions all around. Just a little bit of clouds in the air, not too many, but just enough to really...
This kid's not here. It looks way too beautiful for a kid to be lost here.
Damn, at least let me set the scene. It's just perfect out. It's absolutely perfect. But then you notice there's a guy out there. It just seems like he's just like staring at the sun. God knows why. And then you look over a little bit closer and you notice that there's a weird dead patch in the grass. It seems so random right there. And he's standing right on it, which is very odd. But you don't see the kid stick him anywhere. Would you like to ask the guy, or would you like to look somewhere else?
Ask him.
All right, let's ask him.
Yeah.
You go ahead and approach near the guy.
Mr. Sir, have you seen a boy around here? Young man around here? As you've been here standing?
He doesn't respond.
Alright, well, let's go. Maybe he's a little hard at hearing. Let me go ahead and try over these hand signals, just waving on him. Can you see me, sir? Hi, hello, sir. Plenty rude not responding, sir.
His eyes slowly turn and looks at both of you. He stares at you for a second. What a change is happening to this world.
What the?
I don't know, dude. To be honest, I'm right there with you.
Kind of tempted to walk away from this guy.
Yeah, whatever you're going through is just not my problem, sir. So have a nice day. We can go ahead and check back that church.
Yeah, let's just...
So, you go ahead and follow the directions handed to you by the Stick family, and you reach the church. Inside, you see a good amount of people just there for church. The pastor's saying his words, bringing his blessings, and soon enough, everyone heads home or to work or wherever they go. And, he's still there, so you decide to go up to him and ask some questions.
Hello, sir. Have you seen this boy? And I just want to describe the boy to him because I don't remember what the descriptors of the boy.
I'll just think of like a stick figure.
This stick figure boy.
Yes, I believe so. That would be the Stickum. Wouldn't that be? Like from the Stick family, not too far from here?
I see. Was he here at all today?
Not that I have seen. Usually he comes by later in the day. Why do you ask?
I would like to activate my rat sense.
Go ahead. Activate the rat sense. What do you choose?
I choose tails.
You got heads.
God damn it.
Yep, so you don't know the vibes of this man yet.
Well, we just, we're wondering if you've seen a guy, that's it.
No. Not to my knowledge, no. And I apologize. Normally, yeah, he comes here later in the day, but no, I have not seen him.
Later in the day, yes. Therefore, you wouldn't have seen him already.
I would not, but he has come by here before.
Well, alright. Let's go.
Yeah, I feel like we should check the other location.
Alrighty. So, you decide to leave the priest to his doings. But then, all of a sudden, you see just a child right outside of the church. He looks like a cube. So you just kind of assume, oh, that must be like the stick kid's friend. But you notice that his eyes are bleeding.
Oh.
Like a lot. It's just coated all of his clothes down to his pants and onto his shoes. It's just a puddle of it. The kid just looks around, almost frantic, shaking.
Yeah, we gotta talk to him.
And then he just runs to the side of the church. You go follow the boy to the side of the church, and then you just see the boy, and this tall figure is just right behind him, holding him, giving you the most uncomfortable grin you have ever seen. And phew, he's gone with the boy.
Oh shit. It's daytime right now, right?
Yeah, this is daytime. This is right in the day. Obviously, you're like, well, what the fuck was that? Ask the priest some questions. You could try to just figure out what just happened. Investigate the area.
Investigate the area.
So, you both decide to investigate around the church. You look at the nearby houses, you look at just the people, you ask some questions. However, it seems like nothing is going through. Suddenly, you notice that around the church, there's a small hole on the side. Doesn't look like anything that was like man-made, but it looks like it was just recently dug. And right to the side of it, you notice that there is priest clothes. So
very
you
Scooby-Doo-ish.
just very Scooby-Doo-ish. You go ahead and head back into the church where the priest is there, still doing his job, but obviously he is uncomfortable by what just happened. Once you bring in the clothes, obviously those are not his, because, you know, he's wearing them already. But he tells you that for someone like that, who's that tall figure to have priest clothes, the only person he can think of at that moment is somebody by the name of Father Javan. He also admits that it should be impossible for him to be here because he's all the way out in Demir Hasir. Demir Hisar. I butchered the hell out of that name. But, you know, he protests like, yeah, that he would never hurt a child, but, you know, it seems like, I don't know, it seems like that fits his description. What do? Do you follow the priest's advice to go all the way out to Demir Hisar? Or do you keep and continue to look for clues?
How far is this place?
So, Demir Hisar is... Let me pull up the Apple Maps real quick.
I don't know. Pulling up the map. The map.
So, on foot, it looks like it would take about almost 2 days to reach Demir Hisar from here, from your location. But you leave the church, and then all of a sudden you see on the ground 2 rings. Just on the ground. No one's around them. No one seemed to have dropped them. Nothing. Do you pick up the rings?
Yo.
Sure.
So you decide to pick up the rings, and you notice that they have like a little lightning bolt on them. Weird, but okay, whatever. Once you touch them, though, all of a sudden, boom, you're transformed into what looks like you're wearing like weird clothes, like the yellow and red clothes that has like lightning bolts all over them. What you have just encountered was the Speedster costume. Speedster costume is one of those perma costumes, meaning that these will never get bad. They will never get destroyed. You will continue to have them. Yay. Allows the user to supercharge a physical attack for 2 turns for double damage. If you roll 1 to 2, it does half. If you roll to 3 to 6, it does double. But another added effect is that this allows the user to activate an automatic dodge for 2 turns, but you cannot attack for those 2 turns.
That's actually pretty cool.
With a little bit of, some stretching, because, obviously it's gonna be a lot of running. You don't want to pull like a hammy. You never know. You want to pull like hammies, you know what I'm saying? Boom! You are off! Incredible speeds, you reach Demir Hisar in the matter of 20 minutes. Way better than 2 days. So now you have reached it. Demir Hisar, it's a quaint little town. It seems super inconspicuous. Townspeople look at you with heavy unease because, who gets comfortable seeing a literal undead swordsman and a rat?
Rats are cool. It's in with the times.
You're right. I can't hate. You decide to continue forward, and you are looking for a Father Jovan. You start asking a lot of people, and even with their heavy unease, they point you into the direction of the church, and soon enough, you find it. Find to see Father Jovan sitting there, just finishing up a sermon, going through his books and whatnot, and also with a little townsboy also there as well. Same thing with the previous priest. You have 3 questions you can ask this man.
I'm activating my rat scent.
You activated your rat scent. What will it be?
I'm going to show him the picture of the stick boy and say, have you seen him? But I'm going to say tails.
You'll say tails. You got heads.
God damn. Today's just one of those days.
The luck ain't here. You decide to show him the picture of the stick boy. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Can we ask the boy next to him?
Sure, you can ask him.
You're fucking loud, fucking bitch.
What's up, little bro? Have you seen this kid?
He looks weird.
Amen.
He don't got no organs. He's just a stick.
Bullying's not cool, bro.
He don't got depth. He's like 2D.
This kid's bullying.
Yeah, didn't have to say all that, little man, but alright. You ain't seen the kid, then I guess you ain't seen the kid. Do we just go off somewhere else? Because they don't know shit.
Well, you're about to, but then all of a sudden, the child starts freaking out a little bit. Father Jovan apologizes for the scene. He says, we've been noticing that a lot of the youth in our town has been having these types of episodes, for lack of a better word. If you want, we could actually probably use some help in figuring out what's going on with these boys. If you're willing, please say maybe another day, and we can do some proper investigations for it.
Well, now we're getting sidetracked. You see, we got a whole ass actual other job.
Yeah, we have someone to kill, and you're wasting our time.
Yeah.
Please. I don't know if this has to do with anything regarding maybe the vampires. I don't know.
No, probably the vampires. That's the thing.
Please, just stay here for a day. Most likely the vampires would come at night.
Alright. Something tells me we need to be here for story purposes. So we will wait, sir. So we will wait for nightfall. Just know that we don't want to be here. We got somewhere else to be. and we better be getting some extra hefty XP after this. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out later. Just make sure you give us plenty of it.
Well, begrudgingly, you decide to stay in the town for one more day. The priest decides to hand you $50 for your troubles, and also for that hotel that's nearby.
That's just fine. Thank you.
You go, you head to the hotel, and you hang out from there. Obviously, you guys are itching to get out of here and do your shit. But now nighttime has fallen. Nothing seems going crazy. Nothing is happening. So, you know what? You decide to just say, screw it. Let's just call it a night. Outside, it's about 2 a.m. or so. You see just a bunch of pitchforks, torches, and all those town people that you are asking directions. They're all heading towards somewhere. It looks like they're heading towards the church.
Mm-hmm.
You go outside, and then you see it. You just see the boy tied up, and it looks like he's about to be burnt alive. Like those, witches.
Yep. Seen that before.
You guys are like, oh man, that's, that doesn't look good. And
oh man, that doesn't look good.
You see the priest rush over to the angry mob, begging them, please stop. This is just a kid. He's going through it right now. Can't you people see that? And then right from behind him, right in his back, those pitchforks stab him to death. And nothing is stopping this crowd from torching that boy till he's nothing but dust. Do you guys intervene?
We do because we stayed here for the night to fucking do this shit.
Let's do it. Let's intervene.
Alright, so you guys decide to...
No! Stop! Stop whatever it is that you're doing!
Stephanie!
Stephanie!
You two begin to rush over, getting ready to help the child, and you see him just crying, his eyes out, asking, I don't want to die. But then he stops. He looks right at you guys and says, gotcha.
What the?
All of a sudden, the townspeople turn around back at you. The once dead priest starts to stand up and give that same
trucker.
devilish grin that he once did.
Mother trucker, dude.
The child, while tied up, starts to contort his body, bones breaking, and he slithers out of his constraints, going right towards the priest. The boy wraps around the priest's arms like a snake, and they start to walk away towards the church. You both rush over, trying to catch them, but same thing as the cube boy. They go to the side, and whoosh, they are gone.
Whoosh.
You see the hole, but this time you're not gonna let them get away with that. Kylian decides to jump in and chase after them, while Mr. Malachi, you have to deal with the angry mob that is before you.
Oh, shit.
So we're gonna do a game. So Kylian, you're gonna have to traverse 2,678 kilometers. Okay?
What the hell?
Yeah, it's a very big distance. However, here's how this is gonna work. So each attack that you do, you see the different damages that each attack does.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's gonna equal how many kilometers that you have traversed times 10. So for example, if you decide to do the rat strike, you're gonna traverse 330 kilometers.
Okay.
Mr. Malachi, you're gonna have to fight off this villager mob. It's honestly, they don't have a lot of HP, they don't do a lot of damage, but they keep on coming. So how we're gonna do this is that basically, it's going to be continuous. So every time Kylian says an attack, Malachi, I want you to also say your attack, and the villager mob is going to do damage to Malachi just based on how many are left.
For shizzle.
All right. Are y'all ready?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my sword.
Rat Strike. I'm activating Blood Moon Evolution, and I am using my Rat Strike. Oh no, that's the wrong ones. Full Moon Evolution. Full Moon Evolution. I misread.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Another
use
Rat
my
Strike.
sword. Sword slash. Sword slash. Another sword slash.
Another Rat Strike.
Your super form is now gone.
I'm activating my Blood Moon Evolution. Yeah.
Rat Strike. Rat Strike.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Another
use
Rat
my
Strike.
sword.
Rat Strike.
And you made it. So you have finally made it to your location. You have no idea where you are, but you decide you need to let Malachi know exactly where you are. You use your rat howl, the largest, the loudest rat howl you have ever howled before. Malachi hears this and quickly suits up in the speedster costume, zooming all the way to your location. And now you're in front of this really kind of almost ancient looking church. Never seen it before. But you know that priest is in there. That is where we're gonna leave it for today, for this adventure. So, anything you guys want to let the people know before we head out?
No,
Yes.
sir. Just keep looking out for that cryptware. Keep looking out for our content. And that's it.
Yes, sir. So, I have my podcast episode, I believe, is next week, right, guys?
Yep.
For that episode, I kind of briefed you guys on this like weeks and weeks ago, like as a not a joke, but like, oh, I think I'll do this. I'm going to do it because I've been working on it. Next week's episode is going to be the first in a series of episodes where I force you guys to enjoy Digimon with me. And next week's episode is going to be, don't study any Digimon, by the way. So I don't want you guys to know anything about Digimon beforehand, if you can help it. I know your algorithm might plug in some Digimon stuff now that I've mentioned it like 2 or 3 times today. But just look forward to an episode where you have to guess whether the Digimon I redrew in front of you is a Digimon of my creation or if it's actually in the series. So it's going to be a little bit hectic. You guys are going to be going against each other. For anyone who's into the series of Digimon or likes Pokemon, for example, look forward to that next week.
Yes, sir.
Fun. I can't wait to see what you got.
Heck yeah.
In that case, we're going to end this episode here. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on our different social media platforms for more episodes as well as upcoming announcements. Also, get ready to see a lot more stuff from us as Cryptware is coming. It is coming, bros. So get ready to see that on all of our social media pages. And with that, that is the end of today's episode. So we will see y'all next time.
Goodbye.